Hello, people. No, this isn't my car. How are we doing today? Everybody said they're whatever. I hope. So not in the mood for it. So, as usual, I'm done with them or with it. No drama for me. Thank you very much. And it's hot here. Isn't that weird? Don't I say that every single time? Hello to the world of hot. How are you doing today? So, I've got the one on my wrist touched a little too much. My cheeks. I hate when it does this. Does it do it to you? Let's see. What am I supposed to be doing here? It's just warm. Listening to Taylor Swift on the way in because why not? I do all my listening, I guess, in the morning. Look at the ghosts are helping them. Or helping me. Yeah, I blame the Exodus guy for having the shears up already. So I'm sorry. You can always leave. You know they're a cult, right?
How are you doing?
So, yes, I know I sound a little tired. Don't I always say I'm tired lately? I am. Nope, saw the dad for lunch. Hi, Fraud, how are you today? I'm doing okay. Oh God, I gotta show you the guys the haircut. Someone doesn't get to see this until a couple of days probably from now. Told Papa Cat to look on the feed and he can see it because he was jet lagged and stuff yesterday. Yeah, I'm doing better today. Not letting the stress get to me. Thinking about what do I want from life? Isn't that a song? Yes. That is who, though? I can't remember because I remember the last line, of course. Ah, okay. So yeah, you saw my answer to the drama, and my answer to the drama wasn't even as much as everybody's that kept answering later. So, whew, it was interesting. Even though I did love Sue's put it into her perspective, which I think is sort of my perspective. So it should be the Gen X Club of Perspective live anti-Scientology thing. It's like, we can't be a gang, we're too old. I like that reasoning. So, and someone gets the car or the parking space right there. I had to go across the street. That sucked. How's that for complaining like crazy today? Good night, you. It's another hot day today. Did you notice? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Have to go like, let's see, zoom in. Whee! Zoom in some more. I love this zoom where it's like, I can't see the person. Darn. They're always sloppy with their curtains. They actually taped it down a couple of days ago. Oh, I think Lord Got King Bufu's in there. Or Baby Bufu. Come on, turn before they realize I'm looking at them. They realize I'm looking at them. Damn it. Oh, why don't you guys just come out here so I can take your picture and get it over with? Oh. Unzoom. Carrie Ann in the back of my head going, zoom. Do you miss your friends? Do you miss your family? Do you miss that you can be out here at the beach? This is a nice enough day to go to the beach in San Francisco. That doesn't happen very often. if you're out here, you could be enjoying life and getting a chocolate chip cookie from across the street because they're not cheap. It's an expensive neighborhood you're in, unfortunately. But then again, all of San Francisco is expensive at this point. So how do you make the money to get to go to Starbucks all the time? Is that because of Baby Boo-Foo? Now, I heard a rumor from a friend, from another friend, that Cairo is going to become the next Boo-Foo. So if he is, you guys get to skate until they take him off to Florida, which is good. After that, he'll probably never notice you again since he doesn't notice the people he abandons. I can't do it. I think freaks. I think that's the end of my tirade. Thank you for today. When I say that, then you know I'm done yelling at the door. This is the only bummer about days like today is that everybody takes the outdoor tables and sits there forever. Do you know what an In-N-Out is? Come up here and I can show you and treat you to a burger. No, burger. I do the automatic autocorrect in my head. So I know. I wonder if they know what an In-N-Out is. Unfortunately, at this point, it's pretty much gotten to it's an overhyped burger. I have one in Alameda. So it's like the line is always long coming out of there, which is hilarious. It's like, it's just a burger, guys. Sorry. Yeah, we used to always want one for the longest time, like a Sonic and, oh God, what else? Well, in Oregon, there's Burgerville that has the Walla Walla onion rings. And it's like, and, oh God, what is it? Tommy's chili cheese fries in LA. And you know what? They never taste the same. One time the BFF's dad brought us back Tommy's, no, In-N-Out on the plane. It's only a 45-minute like ride to get here. And it was long enough ago that it didn't take forever to leave. So he brought us like Tommy's or In-N-Out burgers. It was hilarious. We were all coveting them like we were coveting gold. It was awesome. Hi, you. Hello, Carrie Ann. Oh, you hate Tommy's. I'm sorry. We love the chili cheese fries. Now you're going to put that in my head. Next time I go to LA and go, I want to go to Tommy's, I'm going to say this sucks. Oh, Whataburger. Isn't that the actors, guys? Hi, Neatus Nook 519. Hello. So yeah, isn't it by the, I can't remember their name. That tells you how much I pay attention to burgers. In-N-Out doesn't get me sick, weirdly enough. McDonald's gives me a tummy ache, and that's what I mean by sick. Which sucks, because now I want McDonald's. And the easiest way to get In-N-Out, it's go inside. Don't stand in line. Just go inside and get it from there. That's what Papa Cat does, and it's always like 10 minutes tops. So, okay, is anybody in there? Let's see if we can get them. Let's see. Come on. Oh. I'm trying to move it like an iPad. Let's see. Did we get them? No. Okay. I tried. They're in a good spot. I have to look and find it now. Where they're at. Ah, Wahlburger. Okay. I want to know what you're typing when you say Berger. Is that a French burger? No, I had, let's see what I have for lunch today. Sizzling beef, which has watercress on top of it, and I eat it like a salad. It's yummy. Because me and the Pops go to the local, really yummy Vietnamese place. And it's sort of like Vietnamese with American slant because it's like, it looks like a, you know, nice restaurant. I can't remember the restaurant that was there before it, which I think was a like nice restaurant, but obviously Alameda didn't support it. So, so yeah, they have the building, so it's really neat, and they have a tent on the outside with tables because of where it is. It's like it doesn't get windy very much there. So, and what am I showing you? I am showing you all the decay that is happening on the building because they're not taking care of it, because they only do it for appearances. So when they first got it, they said great, and they fixed it up and made it look nice. But I don't, it has been 40 years, 80 something. So this is, 40 years of weather beating that they haven't fixed. So now what makes someone do that besides lack of respect for buildings? So, and did anybody catch the conversation last night between, oh, Carrie Ann, help. Oh, look at me, I'm like, you made it BLT with Costco bacon bits for lunch. You know, there's not even bacon. You're trying to take No Face's place now of the ew. Aren't you? So, so I actually ate a croissant for breakfast, and I had a sizzling beef for lunch, which is little pieces of yummy food. They said it's flavored on, but I doubt it. That are slightly glazed and over watercress. I make a salad out of it, so it's really yummy. So I doubt if I'll crash today, but it is hot enough for my phones to fall apart. So I don't know if you're gonna get to see the hair. So let's see. We'll do this and then see. I'm teasing you guys with the new hair. See, that's it again. I'm so bad. And then I'm gonna have to go into the shade real fast. So that's the new hair. What do you think? Is that crazy or what? When I got home, people are complimenting it, but when I got home I was like, what the hell did I just do? And Papa Cat hasn't seen it yet. So, but my friend who's the hairdresser and her roommate was about to say, why don't you do it angled? She's like, I am doing it angled. So it's like, yes, it's angled. Yes, it's very angled. See? So, whew, it's hot in the sun. Ooh. And I can't even complain about the breeze because there is no breeze. So I wonder what this song is, and I wonder if the copyright will go for that song. It's like, is it really copyrighted if you don't even know what the song is? Do you like that one for a question? This is my question for today. If I don't believe in the devil, can I be the devil? Let's see. Okay. The one that Fuzz had us, Fuzz was promoting. I can't remember. I was listening to it on the way home, and then I listened to it when I got to Alameda, and then I didn't have a chance to get back on it again. Desperate Daniel. I can't remember. I spent the whole lunch telling my dad he's fine. So I'm a little oh, look at the convertible. That's a 66 convertible. Or is it a 65? Holy crap. That was 67 was my dream car. And once upon a time, my boyfriend got one that was 7 days older than me. And unfortunately, we got in a car accident 3 months after he got it. So, not you. You. Let's see. Okay. Yes, Carrie Ann, I am doing the Zoom on purpose now. Why isn't it? Oh, wait. Fix on him. Nope, you missed. Come on, fix. Okay, now it should fall away. Look at it. Oh my God, that thing is beautiful. And it looks like that whoever's driving it actually owns it. I'm thinking nowadays, you see these beautiful cars, and you see a young kid in it, and you're thinking, great, your dad's gonna be pissed if you hurt that car. Yeah, Declared Dave and Suppressive Sherry's. Declared Dave's talk with someone. I can't. Like my head was in a million different places yesterday. Ugh. So, yeah. Oh, they pulled it back. Oh, I love it. They sneak around when I'm not here. I'm still going to mock you guys for covering up the rest of the share. It's not like I don't see these things when I come back. I may sound ditzy, but I'm not. Sorry. No, not Liz Ferris. Carrie Ann had it right. Declared Dave. Oh, that's why you said which conversation. No, the one that Fuzz told me and you about on Tuesday. Not the stuff that's happened since then, which I'm pretty much not mentioning anymore. I think Suze did the perfect response to it, and it's like, okay, if you really want to know what my opinion is, go check out Suze. It's pretty much the same thing. Oh yeah, L. Ron Liar was interviewed by Declared Dave. Yes, that's the one. So yes, as far as I'm concerned, this past couple of days, it has nothing to do with me, so it has nothing to do with me. I'm being myself again. Well, I notice that I'm slightly weird when I'm doing things. I may seem like I'm always myself, but... How are you feeling, Carrie Ann? You didn't tell me. I forgot to ask. And FYI, nah, never mind. I'm not going to tell them what you and I know. It's not... It's not gossip. That is so funny. Like I said that. Hi, Twyla Luna. Yeah, Oler Missy knows my Xenu free to get the giggle up. A friend of mine said she'd make me a shirt when he's supposed to be working my banner. We didn't even get to yesterday after she cut my hair. She'd make me a shirt that said something giggle or made in giggle or giggle made this to sell on the storefront. I'm like, are you high? Thank you, dear. You know, sort of thing. Oh, good. I'm glad you're feeling better. That's gotta suck. Especially when you it's probably nice up there today. So, but just put soda on you and take pictures. I miss my kitty. I'm gonna have to come. See, I'm gonna have to go to Portland just to pet my kitty if you let me in the door. Who's that? Oh, don't go near her. No, she's a weirdo. We don't. The Scientology people don't let her in. We don't let her in. Oh, somebody had fun at Bodine's, the sourdough place I talk about. And at least I'm eating. Usually when Papa Cat's not here, I don't really eat. So, hi, sitting. Squirreliest speed. I can't remember. There's one person, maybe it's Reese, that I can't go double time on because then she just blends together. And I figured that's probably the way I am because I talk like that fast. So yeah, I think I tried to catch up to Reese once and was like, oh my God, I don't even know what they're saying. Oh, zoom, 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 zoom. This phone is hot. And I just deleted a ton of things from it. So yeah, so everybody say hi and be nice. So yeah, Papa Cat is on tornado watch. Dusty's in Florida getting pummeled by the hurricane. Other people are getting pummeled by the hurricane. So I haven't watched the Weather Channel, which I should probably do on YouTube when I get home to see what's going on. I've been distracted by the little furry ones. Birdie got brushed on both sides yesterday, so now I just have to get her chest, which is funny because she throws her back leg up on your arm if she's happy. It's like, this is a really weird position. She does it to me and Papa Cat, and we're just like, Papa Cat would try to put her leg down, and it was like, just give up. She's a cat. She does what she wants to and not what you want her to. So, and the orange one is, the orange one got in trouble, quote unquote. I left a bowl of Ritz Bits on the love seat, went upstairs to do something, and of course I walked near Papa Cat's office and then I don't shut up for like 20 minutes, came downstairs and she was in a box, and I'm like, why are you in the box? You know, the Amazon box. We call it the Deliver Kitty box because she can sit in it. And it was like, what's wrong? And she wouldn't purr, and I'm like, what's wrong? I'm thinking, oh great, I'm gonna have to go to the vet. I walk back to my left seat to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do, and I see crumbs and Ritz pieces, just a couple and just some crumbs. But it's like, oh my God, she knows she did wrong. It was so funny. I should have taken a picture, but I have to do it with the phone that I do my stream with, because I'm just not with it enough right now to go to my Microsoft cloud and put it on the other. Actually, I could probably transfer them from phone to phone. I keep running into that that app because I'm deleting things off of the camera phone. So, I'm reading. Sorry, blame Aaron. Oh no. Oh God, if you can get a hold of him, Carrie Ann, find out. Definitely. I didn't watch the whole feed. Probably went out. He had a feed on of watching the hurricane, and he just had it running. And I watched the beginning when he was on there. When he left, I did too. Hi, Suki. How are you? Yeah, yeah, they all are. Like I said, I hope Miss Sunrise Dawn is doing okay too. Yeah, that Papa Cat is in tornado watch, and they're North California, North Carolina. And it's like, isn't that a ways up? At least when we have earthquakes, it's just sort of 50 miles or something. So that's okay. It's like, and my poor dad, he's getting totally freaked out about everybody who's native keeps saying it's earthquake weather, because we're like dividing like the weather like 10-20 degrees like every day right now, and that is truly earthquake weather because it's messing with the crust. But my dad does not like earthquakes. He's from Portland. Okay, Carrie Ann said I spoke with Sunrise today. She seems fine, although I didn't directly ask. She didn't mention it as a problem in the chat I saw. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, of course it's 91 then. You're over there. It's 88 here? I can't remember. It's something like that, and it's not windy. This is truly earthquake weather. It's when it's not windy and hot. So, watch, it'll happen. He'll be next, or something will happen at the airport in North Carolina. I'll have an earthquake, and then we both won't see each other. He did rent a car, though. I asked him if he rented a car, and he said, yeah. And I go, good, because if something weird happens, you can drive that car over here and tell them to go F themselves if they want it back. So, oh, you think, yeah, and see, you probably don't have air conditioner either. So, because you need it in the forest. So, okay, DOA is a fraud. Do you want to just sit there and shake your booty like you won? No, I'm not. Slightly spicy, aren't I? I was listening to Taylor Swift on the way in. It's like, I don't think I'm going to listen to YouTube for a while. I think I'm going to go back to my songs on the way in. So I'm learning Taylor Swift songs since I became a Swiftie. So yeah, just say I won. Just do the dance in front of the TV or the computer. I won, because you did. So let's see. Do you want to come out of there? Do you want to come out of there and enjoy the beautiful weather we have here? It is beautiful, but be prepared. All the natives think it's earthquake weather. At least you hear from the weirdo out here and you can like dismiss it, as opposed to listening to a native who comes in there and says it. That's the curse of the natives, is that we always say it's earthquake weather when it acts like this. So, it shouldn't be big. We've been having a lot of earthquakes out in the ocean. I have. one of the shake things. I think on the chat phone, I have like UC Berkeley seismic. Yeah, I know. That's why I said you can shake your booty and like go, I win. Because yeah, you guys should be hotter than us. So because DOA's Proud said it's odd how it's hotter up north. You guys are normally cooler than we are. And I'm like, yeah, usually we are. And it being 91 where Suki is, that's weird too. So, you know, because she's in the hills where the banjos are. Oh, hi, Nebulous. You're right. I never noticed that. I never looked it down. That's why I'm always looking up to see if I can see coming out or through the curtain. So that's funny. I'm doing what I always do. I can't get my phone to turn. The phone that the camera's on will change orientation perfectly, but the brand, or not the brand new, but the new, it's not the latest, it's the second latest phone, you have to hit a button to turn it. It's like, I actually was annoyed when it did that with the phone that's the camera phone, but I miss it now. So, yep, now it's not doing it. Oops. Oh yeah, and did you guys see MD Media got tapped by a car? He has just like a big scrape on his arm, but it was like, and everything hurt because he was tensed up. You know, it's like, I've been there. The next day you feel like you're a million. But I was like, he said he was going to go to the urgent care, I guess, or see his doctor. And I said, that's good. I was going to put something else in it. I erased it, you know, take care. And I was going to put, because those things can weirdly turn into staph infections. And I'm thinking, that just sounds like a conspiracy nut. But they do, because there's so many things running around right now. And I'm watching the Everest people, so it's not good. It's like my world is being divided between Everest and the orange one. And my dad, since they don't know what it is, I told him, I said, if you're really worried about your brain, go watch your guy. Well, it's not his guy anymore. I said, go watch Trump. I said, that way you'll know you're not slipping, Dad, okay? And he just sort of is like, and you know he's thinking, you're right. Come on, would you turn? No. See, now I mess it all up because now I'm trying to figure out. Because unfortunately the heart thingy covers the last one and I have to look on my phone for that. So, and we've got a helicopter again. Yesterday we had 2 helicopters and they were like, I was like, what the hell happened? Didn't find out. Because I don't know how to be locally nosy. I don't have the app for that. I don't know. The only thing I look at is Citizen, and that's the make your neighborhood crazy and think it's a completely psychotic app. So I've actually turned them off because I got tired of feeling, or I got tired of being scared living where I live in Alameda. Anybody who knows Alameda knows it's not a place you get scared at. It's not even doing it now. Okay. So I'm going to stop dwelling on that. I didn't tighten it in the right spot, so it keeps slipping. Oh my God. Nebula said, I was ran over by a kid, as a kid. Took me months to learn how to walk again. I was happy being knocked out, but when I woke up, ouch. Yeah, I bet. I know, I backed it up because it said I got hit by a car, and so I went forward to find it, went back when I saw it, and it was just like, he showed his scrape, which I'm sure if it was from the car, it was just sort of like maybe hot enough that it wasn't really doing anything, but today it probably looks hideous. And he was like, my whole body hurts. And I'm like, of course it does, darling. I was in an accident broke my head with the window at that Mustang that I had, or that my boyfriend had. And the next day, I could barely move because I had tensed up so much. And that was the first time I ever broke my nose. And my emergency doctor went, "Your nose is broken," and he set it right back into place without me paying attention. I'm like, He was cute though, at least, being tortured by a cute man. Do you ever think, do doctors do that? Do doctors just become doctors so they can like totally torture people and get away with it? It's not like they can give a lot of pain pills anymore. So even though I've got a whole bottle of Xanax because I don't ever want the prescription to run out, so I keep getting them. I've got to figure out how to dispose of them because I've almost got literally a whole bottle. And it's like, nobody I know needs it. You know, anybody who's like, all of us now have health insurance. It's not like the days when it's like you stocked up such certain drugs and one of your friends have wind up taking the same thing but run off because, or ran out of them because they didn't have health insurance. So it's like, I think that's part of my reading. The shock stops you feeling the immediate pain once you relax. Oh my, yes, nebulous. I got in a car accident and extended my neck and my back by 1.5 inches. Oh boy, that was not fun. Weirdly enough, the doctor liked the fact that I had a waterbed because then it would hold me into place somehow. I wore the collar, the old time collars backwards, so because the back was longer, and the funny part was that once I got better, I had to turn the collar the other way, 6 months. And what did I do? I had lots of drugs, which I only took enough to like get painless, I guess, and have friends over. So I have a picture of me holding court in my bed, not with my collar on, with the friends over, except it was Rocky. So, oh God, I'm not getting in the sun, guys. Yeah, they do, but it's like, I once gave some Xanax to a friend of mine, which will get my prescription walloped, I'm sure. But he was going to Burning Man and he had social anxiety disorder. And for once he wasn't going with his usual group. I think he was going with a different group. So he was pretty nervous. And also, most of us don't like downers. So I just gave him like 3. And I said, you can even cut them in half. And he only took like 1. I think in the goth world, we've all been brainwashed that downers are bad. Oh, it's so funny. So, you know, downers, I just don't like them because I don't like, I'm allergic to opiates, so they give me a slight anxiety. I will take one at night if I'm in extreme shark mode, which is nothing that comes out of my mouth doesn't have a very well pronounced "what are you doing near me" answer. Even when Papa Yak goes, "Would you like some tea?" and I go, "No, thank you." It's like, oh Jesus. So I'll do that. Yeah, no, everybody has one. Oh, hi, Desert Dog. You are coming here at half an hour. That is hilarious. Oh, and it's not supposed to be this hot tomorrow. It's supposed to drop again down to like 65 here. And that's pretty extreme for here. The weather difference, and it's been doing it now every other day this week. So Nebula said, the morning after the NDE accident, Mommy brought me a pot of yogurt Greek with honey. It was a biblical moment of bliss eating it. I can tell you a biblical moment of get me the hell out of here. Well, I caught myself taking too many Vicodin. I think they were Vicodin. It's getting better, starting not to wear the nut collar, and I caught myself taking a lot. I think I was depressed. And I think that's why I became allergic to them afterwards. I can't take them anymore. They make my face explode. But what I did, I was at Rocky. I got home that night and dumped the whole thing, the rest of them, in the toilet. I am 18, so didn't even think about withdrawals. So I pretty much sat there and cried next to a heating register for 2 days. And asked my doctor why that would happen, because I was done with my pain pills, and he said, "Oh, your body was addicted to it, and you shouldn't do that ever again." I'm like, wow. So yes. So I know we don't have No Face. I wonder, oh, is No Face in the zone? It's hard for me to tell because, number one, I didn't even know about the hurricane until Dusty put it off. And then for some reason, it sounded like it was going to be a little one. I didn't know it was going to blow the whole southeast into, hell. Oh, I hate you. I could wear one sitting. Blow me. I have long mink coats I would love to wear here. And I bought them on eBay from Canada. And I bought them with the sole purpose of is that if PETA throws paint on me, I'm going to give it to the first homeless person after I can get as much paint as I can off of it. So they've always been like my quote-unquote donation coats. There's only one coat that I get nervous about, and that's the one that I went on my honeymoon with. But yeah, when people were like, is that, because this was what? I got married 14 years ago now. And I was waiting for people to go, do you know that's real mink? Especially here, because they threw a lot of paint here. And so that's why I was just like, it's recycled. I got it from Canada. Weirdly enough, all three of them have, sorry, I thought I saw somebody through the window. All three of them have short arms like me. So, it's also why I don't put them in cold storage or anything. So, if it was 47, I'd be happier than a pig in poo. Even though I'm always cold now. My type 2 makes me cold all the time. So, okay. Oh, you're leaving already, Desert Dog? Or were you just saying hi? And what are the ones about? Please, somebody explain to me the ones. My brain has forgotten again. I know I've learned it once or twice, but I don't remember what the ones are. So, yeah, I even proved a point with me to my dad. I said, look at me. If you're talking better than me, you're doing fine. So, oh my God, woman. Well, yeah, remember, we don't have the peak isn't until 3 o'clock. So, what time is it now? 2 something? At 3 o'clock, and it'll start coming down. I don't know how well, though. I just didn't take any chances today because I didn't want the girls to, like, be hot, considering double coat and long hair. So I turned on the air conditioner and just said, forget this. And I'm not a big fan of my air conditioner anymore because it's just so loud. It doesn't freak the girls out anymore, but it sort of gives me a headache if I'm on the second floor because that's where it is. So if it cools down at night on the 3rd floor, I'll open the door, the balcony door and the windows so I can get air through. So hold on a second. I'm going to read a text. I swear to God, he has a habit of doing that. Okay, I'll read it later. Let's see. Let me get back to my thingy. Sorry. Oh my God, I keep forgetting. Desert, duh. 111. Do you guys have portable air conditioners that you use to walk from place to place? Because aren't the insides of places like air conditioned to the nth degree? So going down that heat and that cold. if you have enough time to acclimate, isn't that like gonna kill you guys? Get some kind of like virus in your lungs? That's what I've always been afraid of about going to Vegas, is that with extreme heat and extreme cold, pneumonia runs in my family. I swear my brother didn't get his first bout till he was in his 40s. So I can't see a damn thing now and it's hot. Oof. So yes, tonight will probably be slow and boring because it's the day before Papa Cat comes back, and I'm always the worst the day before. Hi, no one. How are you? Yes, it is totally a thing. I think once upon a time, some seismologist back in the 70s or something made it up, and we've just run with it. I don't think it's a real earthquake weather, but you ask any Californian on the coast, and they'll go, oh no, this is earthquake weather. Yeah, but if it's extreme, if it's hot day and night, and then the next day it's cold day and night, and then the next day is hot day and night, that's what the earthquake weather is about, supposedly, because you know the tectonic plates get bigger and smaller, and they do it at extreme degrees that it makes San Andreas mad and it makes it go off. So I'm not near the fault, and I'm not built on landfill. Because one of the cities here, Foster City, they're always worried about, because it's like Treasure Island, man-made island or man-made peninsula, and it's like everybody's was expecting it to sink into the sea, or with climate change it would get worse. It's got this amazing like seawall on it now, and nothing happens. So it's like, yeah, we're all a bunch of geologists. When we say earthquake weather, you can definitely get an explanation from the person who says that. So it's like Berkeley should offer like a free seismograph course or a geologist course, so we can all talk them a little bit more than our butts about it. So, well, at least Desert Dog, you don't have to worry about earthquakes. What do you get? Do you ever get anything? A sandstorm, maybe? Because if it's just 111, you don't have hurricanes and gale force winds and tornadoes and anything else. I might want to go to the desert. Probably gets afraid of earthquakes, which is very common amongst people who are not born here. Hell, it's my mother was afraid of earthquakes, and she came over here when she was 4. So it's like spiders. Some people can talk about it, some people can't. At the 89 earthquake, I was actually in bed, asleep, woke up, ran to the nearest door frame. Because the joke is, you find a door frame, that way your parents can find you. Because it's not going to keep from everything going down. And I was naked. And that was the last time I ever did not wear pajamas. Because the only thing I thought of while the house was shaking like a mofo was my mother's going to find me naked. The things that go through your head when you're 22. So I haven't. I wear pajamas all the time. I don't go to sleep naked. I don't even think I could sleep if I was naked. But yes, that's my earthquake joke for 89. You haven't gotten pneumonia yet. What, did you leave Scientology? The flash floods. Oh, I forgot. Yes. Jesus, you guys get everything, don't you? The weird bugs. Ooh, I don't know about the weird bugs. But the flash floods. I was watching something yesterday about Zion Park and how people, because it's for some reason it was, adventuring accidents. They all have those stupid things. And it was people going through or trekking through a crevasse or, big thin thing, and how they were all killed by a flash flood. It's like, oh my God. I didn't even think about that. And Zion's a national park on the edge of, so mean, I want to say Mormonville, Utah. and Nevada or Arizona. I cannot picture in my head right now, my map. So, but yeah, there are people who are like spelunkers. They track. That's what they do. They trek through things. I also found out yesterday that all the people who go to Everest are not climbing. A lot of them are trekking, which sounds sort of fun if I wasn't afraid of getting a bug, stomach bug. So, oh my God. How are you doing, Fuzz? I managed not to say that you weren't here. I was going to say, I'm not here. Fuzz isn't here. And at the time, Carrie Ann's not here. Papa Cat's in North Carolina. Come at me. But I was like, I don't think I'm that. I don't trust the world that much. So when Carrie Ann came, I'm like, thank you. Oh. So, Slot Canyon. Yes, a Slot Canyon. Thank you, Twyla Luna. They're beautiful, but I wouldn't want to keep walking in water and then coming out. It looked like the ones who got into the adventure thing, the accident wearing scuba gear. It's like, no. So, just wear earthquake-proof eyeliner. Not sure of the name, but maybe it's Maybelline. Great. Now you're going to have that song in my head for the rest of the day, Nebulous. You know, people still think that the pink bottle of Maybelline mascara is the best one on the planet, right? And of course, it doesn't work on me. So, and I'm sure you know what the pink bottle is, because every man has ever gone to Walgreens or a drugstore to go pick up the pink mascara because it sticks out. We'll know what it is, or if you have sisters. Yeah, the thing is, my dad knows because he had 3 little sisters. He's the one who actually taught me about menstruation, because my mother was too much of a prude to say it. And my dad was the one who went and bought me stuff. So it was like, my mother was the one who was just like, what the hell? And I'm like, what about my aunts? He's the oldest, Mom. Okay. Yes, I kept my mouth. Fuzz wrote, please don't challenge chat when I'm not around. I didn't. I resisted the urge. Earlier, I said, I was just about to say, hey, Carrie Ann, at least I have a moderator now. Thank you. And it was like, ooh, no, I shouldn't say that. So, oh, I hate you too now, Desert Dog. Maybe she's born with it. I'll give you maybe she's born with it. Actually, it used to be like a slight for a long time. We'd say that. Maybe it's cooties, you know. So, are you doing okay, Fuzz? That's what I was resisting, the urge. That's why I was talking about hurricanes and earthquakes. It was like just trying to sort of get the anxiety out about talking about it, because, you know, as you know, Papa Cat's in a tornado zone, but he grew up in Tennessee. Isn't Tennessee a whole tornado zone all the time? So, so yes, I'm glad you're having fun. Good. Thank you, Fuzz. I was so worried. It was like, I wanted to go, what do I need to do? What do I need to send? What do you want from Amazon? But maybe we'll have to do that with Dusty. Since Carrie Ann said that he's not doing great, so we should keep an eye out for him. Because I have a feeling too, when we were all younger, when the power went out and the internet went out, it sucked. So it's like, have to buy him a generator so he can at least do his YouTubes. Yeah, we've all made it this far. Now we're like, no, don't take my YouTube from me. I have a little generator that I got on sale, some Amazon thing, but it will run my smallest laptop and my phone for a while. And actually, I think there's a hookup for a solar panel even on it. But yeah, we got smart because we also had a huge computer one downstairs because Papa Cat needed it for work, because he'd be on the work laptop when he got home. So it was like nothing like being paranoid. Even though I'm still thinking that if I spend all my Armageddon money, I have like $200 in ones now that I have to spend, which is really weird. That something will happen. That bundle will probably stay there till I die, and then the little one who's getting my house will go, why? And then she'll just go, it's Aunt Linda, who cares? So yes, no, I'm glad. Weirdly enough, the worry, the anxiety about you kept me to be a good girl with my dad. So I didn't get snappy. I was expecting, oh God, I have to show you, don't I? I was expecting some snide comment about the hair. And I was already planning to just kiss him on the forehead, go, I'll see you later, turn around, walk back out. But he didn't. He made a joke about his glasses, because he got new progressive glasses, which give me vertigo, and said, with these on, one side of your hair is shorter than the other. And I went, that's for real, Dad. So I got to give him props for that. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I didn't have it in me to like react real fast to the snark, but he wasn't very snarky today too, so that helped. But I forgot about my hair until I woke up, and then it was just like, he's gonna lose his freaking mind. Even though I've come home with mohawks when I wasn't living with him. See? Look. Can you see? Yes, it does that all the way around. My hairdresser liked it. Her roommate liked it. He actually was going to recommend, because she was on the short side, that I ankle it all around my head. And she was like, that's what we're doing. So the only person who hasn't seen it, and I told Papa Cat to go look, because it's lunchtime, I guess. What time is it? Dinner time. North Carolina. And so they go eat, because it's, you know, this older campus type thing. They go eat in one of the dining rooms. And so he can't really turn his phone on and watch me while he's with his mom. So I told him we could talk. He was really tired yesterday. I told him we could talk on the on Messenger with pictures today, but I didn't like. I just said I got my hair cut. Were they barking? They were honking at him because he was turning right. Oh my God. So it's like, I must like this dog because I keep forgetting I have it. What's a Klingon cloaking? Oh my God. I've got to learn to read every single word now. That's actually funny. Oh my God. Nebulous wrote, I had a portable Klingon cloaking device. It ran out of power, so I managed to get some peppermint and dilithium crystals off the internet. Trouble is, they really suck. that is definitely the winner of the day. It's a disguised dad joke put in the Star Trek vernacular. That's what my brothers accused me of too when I was little. Not just of what movie is playing, but wow, you've got a Klingon forehead, little beast. It's amazing what you get triggered. That was awesome. So I haven't gone away yet, as you can tell. I'm going to be here till God knows when. I am retired, so I can, you know, sit here and just be noticeable. But you can leave there until you won't see me anymore. You can come out and get education. You can come out and get a job. Age doesn't matter. If you want to do something online, there are places you can get online jobs at, and they will help you. And the better you are at them, they'll advance you, and they can't ask you your age. So if you're behind a computer all day, they don't know how old you are. And if you don't look your age, they don't know how old you are, and they can't make the assumption, because nowadays you don't have to put your high school education on a resume anymore. For those of you who are my age, you can literally put nothing if you go to a placement agency and just explain to the person interviewing you that you did a lot of volunteer work, and this is where you learn to do your admin work. And there's got to be some kind of phrase for here but not here. Then they test you, and from what I can tell, you guys will be all really great administrators. Hold on. That is the guy I thought was a Scientologist. He's wearing almost exactly the same thing from across the street the other day. Oh, did I do that again? I did, didn't I? How did I do that? See, now I can't do it. I've got to get that off of there. How do I get that off of there? Let's see. See, because when I use this phone, if I hit the keys badly, it pops up with, what do you want to do with this? And I can't. Ah! Okay. Nope, that's not it. But that's it. Okay, sorry, sweetie, I'm going to have to delete you. Just your comment. It didn't work. Ah! What the heck? Okay, you're going to stay up there until I'm done then. Yeah, he does look the part, doesn't he? So, hey, maybe this is a way I can learn how to put comments up. But most of the comments I love rereading, so. Oh, God, of course, Carrie Ann. Children always are more important when they have questions. I may be a childless cat lady, but no. But I understand when chitlins need to be helped. So, oh God, did I just put 2 again up here? No. Well, yeah, you're just gonna have to stay there, Fuzz. Sorry. It's a limp? I thought it was a hump. Nebula said, yep, he had that ye old niacin limp. I thought it was a hump. You know, like the old people. We don't come across old people with that hump anymore. I think maybe other people, because we know we have the Exodus guy that comes by here and you know, tortures them like I do. But maybe there are other people that do it on the slide too. So it's like, yes, I know, Fuzzy. Childless cat from Oakland. You should run for president. I wish I could. I like the president we have now. And you know what? I don't mind if her VP becomes one too. That'll be 12 years and I can die happy. I'm not that old. Okay, I'll have to put up with a frickin'. He wasn't he? Yes, Papa Cat schooled me on that Exodus is what became Metallica. So he was actually right. Exodus was the Hayward band. So, and he's probably famous, and you miss who already? Oh. So yes, now she's catching up. But yeah, he knows I'm here. I told him the time, and so he can come by. Because he also said something. I got to look it up on the live yesterday that I need to know. So, and he probably loved the fact that I didn't know who he was. So, because to me, Metallica was just another band in the ether that I heard all the time because of my boyfriend at the time. So, and the people that were in Rocky at the time. So that's why it's like old home week for me. It's like comfort music, believe it or not. That is a little weird, isn't it? Metallica is comfort music. So yeah, that's why I call him Exodus guy, because he was in Exodus before he did stuff for Metallica. So the husband mentioned a name, and I go, I don't remember what his name was, because he introduced himself with his first name, and because he's like, maybe he's the guy who took over blah 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 blah, and it was like, because that guy became blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh, could be, you never know. He said he played guitar. Look at that! Look what I want for Christmas. Of course, when you have a husband that is 6'2", I don't think he could fit. That's gonna drive me crazy. I'm gonna have to Maybe I'll have to have like tests tonight to learn how to get rid of things. Because yeah, last time I did that, see, it's giving me like YouTube like verbiage: pick comment, delete comment, timeout, hide, remove as moderator, or cancel. And it's like, but it's on the Prism app, it's not on the YouTube app. So if you notice, because the YouTube app is usually a lot bigger and a lot more colorful. Metallica, nothing else matters. Yeah, awesome. Definitely. And they're real musicians. It's like, it was during the 80s age of guitar, so that's Eddie Van Halen, everybody else. Prince, who could play the hell out of a guitar. So it was like literally in my basement, one pre-Rocky night, I had 12 guitars in the basement, all trying to do one thing and to see who would sound better at it. So it was funny. And I was living at the time with a punk rock, lead singer of a punk rock band. So Angry Samoans. I don't remember knowing their music, but he was a roommate. So it was his house and we were living there. So it was sort of cool. So, oh, bye, Tsuki. Take care. The wind is getting cooler, so it might be cooler over there tonight, which would be good. She's around a lot of foliage. So, I thought I saw them. They're staying inside today. I wonder what happened. I saw the tall lady with the hair earlier. But that's it. There was no guy up front. There's nobody walking around. Nobody's gone in the doors. How weird. Unless Fridays are always like this and I don't notice. So, yes, and I strayed away from the street because there was a child. And I don't do children. And it still won't work. It is so weird. Oh, now it's working when I hit a different button. So now I can see it. I like, this is why this comes up, is so I can see your writing, because it's all in white. I tried to change the color and it didn't work. So today's the longest day, so I probably will be on a test tonight. Nobody has to be there. It will really sincerely be a test. The night before he comes home is always the worst for me. The day he comes home, not a problem. Hi, Indigo. But the night before just totally gets me. Well, thank you. How am I today? Waiting for Papa Cat to come home. Showing off my new hairdo. You have to go back and look at the replay to see it. I was teasing my hairdresser and said, you know, this is the new hairdo for like old people, old ladies. And she's like, really? I went, no. But it was funny. So yeah, it's finally starting to cool down. Finally getting a wind, and it's slightly cooler. So that means it's going to plummet. Ugh. The curtain in the door. I know, and I can't touch it because they can trespass me. That, and they probably I don't have a jacket on, so they probably get my fingerprints. Thanks, Fuzz, for putting Indigo's link on. Now if I could just get your message off. But I saw one dog so far. I've seen a long-haired dachshund, and that's it. What is it? I'm trying to think. Did I vacation in September? Because maybe this is the time where the childless cat people go on vacation, because it won't be like the Disneyland Family Pass days. I think I did. So I was trying to see what Fuzzy was talking about when she said so stupid. I'm like, oh God, what? And it's like, yeah. And it's been there the whole time, right? So, because when I walked up, the lady came up to the door and stuck her head in. I think it might become a thing, unfortunately. Because I wasn't the only ones talking about the kids doing it, but she wasn't a kid. So, and her friend was like on the other side of the gate, like right here. And so, and then she came, you know, she just tucked her head in and then came back and then walked away. And she left them with a shear in the door. But in a weird way, I think that shear in the door is actually keeping it from opening and closing. Mm-hmm. I know, the roads are amazing. I don't know where the hell they're getting this tax money from, but I don't remember the roads or the sidewalks and roads in San Francisco being this clean before. It's really weird. Thank you for pointing that out. I thought it was just me. So, you guys want to be able to see your family again, don't you? Don't you miss them? Your chosen family, don't you miss them? You know, you can always come out, and probably the first 5 people that you declared are waiting for you to come out and join the real world again. It was in English. Guy yelled something I could have sworn it was like Vietnamese. The girl behind him was just like shaking her head. They're tourists. I know, and see, that's a perfect thing to get to Club Brain Fog too. The roads are cleaner. Ooh, look, a squirrel. I've had something to talk about. I'm just not in the mood to yell at the door today. Well, just being here drives me crazy. I think I'm just getting slightly excited that the wind is finally starting to come, because I don't want to run that air conditioner all day. So, you keep disappearing, that's funny. Do you have to pay attention to number 4, is it? Go do it, Missy. Are you going to do anything tonight, Carrie Ann? Just being nosy. So, yeah, it's just what I don't have the feeling. It's just so quiet here. I think that's what it is. There's not a lot of like fun vibes going on around here right now. No fun dogs, no crazy cars. You know, it's just like, it's really quiet, like it used to be in the financial district during 9 to 5. So I've got my policeman going by, and he's got the air conditioner on high because his windows are closed. The windows are never closed. That's funny. It's the usual guy. I'm getting used to it. He looks like an Asian guy with a baseball cap and like sunglasses. And he's driving a SUV type, so I have a feeling that's the same guy I see most of the time. So I should just start waving at him so he'll look at me. Maybe. Oh God, yeah, you still don't feel good. Never mind. Never mind. Sorry. I'm not pressuring you to doing a stream, but I have to get that book, don't I? Ooh. I have to go on Amazon when I get home. Oh, bummer. Not Amazon again. I am giving my postal service job security. But I did get some really cool stickers. I should make those like thumbnails, you know, cat ladies for Kamala, and I got some planner stickers that have squirrels on them. Weather, it's hot. It's like probably 80 here, and the wind actually started blowing, but it stopped again. So it feels like 80. So Carrie Ann's going to be doing book club Tuesday. We have a new book. I've not finished the old book, but I'm working on it. But I have to get the new book. Because until everybody calms down again, we're trying not to like, well, I'm not. Until everybody comes down again, I'm not stirring any pot whatsoever. I don't want to. I don't need to. I have my peeps. My peeps hang out with my friends' peeps. And we all seem to be a group about of the same around age. And it's like, oh, you will? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So I got to finish the book by Sunday. I saw Nebulous. I saw the one clip about it. I think it was Rabbit Hole's clip. No, it was someone else's clip. Oh, good. I am literally, I think, 2 or 3 pages from the end of Jenna's book. Because I was like, what is in the baby oil? What the hell is that all about? And I listened to the clip and I'm like, oh my God. Was it CNN or something? Or maybe it could have been a YouTube people. I'm like, okay, now we know why Epstein did what he did. I doubt it. I think it's, I'm trying to think, what's a good one from the old days? Oh yeah, that they can touch you and you'll be on acid if you're at a club. If you're hot and sweaty, they can put drugs into your arm. It's like stuff like that. I don't think the baby oil had something in it. I think it's just an old rumor that old rumors have forever. So yeah, and especially when GHB came out originally. Oh, poor Indigo. Yeah, they were saying if it doesn't make your drink, don't grab your glass if you didn't cover it because it could be on the glass. Don't let anybody touch you who you don't know. If somebody bumps into you, go to the bathroom. I'm just sitting there at the cash desk laughing my butt off because it's like, oh my God, people. Just don't drink. And at the time, don't put down your drink, period. End of sentence. Don't cover it. Don't ask the bartender because even if he's sleeping with you, he's not going to be able to keep it on a drink unless he puts it on the back bar. And if he puts it on the back bar, he's probably going to knock it over. So that's what I tell everybody. I actually held drinks for people who were going, my friends who were going out front, and I put them in my podium. But it was like, because I'd seen my friends put them down somewhere, and I'm like, bring that over here. And yeah, the first time I heard that GHB somebody can touch you and give you GHB and then they put acid on it. I'm like, stop reading the Inquirer, people. No, just hold on to your drink, please. Don't blink and cover your drink. Yep. So, we haven't finished Jenna's book yet, so we will finish that book and then move to another book. Not sure which one yet. Suggestions are welcome. I'll send you suggestions. I saw one I thought was interesting. And it's not by one of the second gens. It's why I take my drinks to the bathroom with me. I get weird looks, but hey. If you're a girl, you can go to the bathroom with one hand if you have to. It's like, yeah, especially during that time. During the GHB time, because they thought that you put a transdermal patch on someone's arm and they would get it. Yeah, I mean, it was just, that was the weird time of working at a club because everybody would talk about their drinks getting spiked. And it was like, out of everybody who said their drink was spiked, me included, I think mine might have been small by accident. Wound up having to go to the hospital the next day to figure out what's wrong. And the doctor just said I was an alcoholic. I'm like, this is not a hangover, dude. Don't remember 4 or 5 hours. But there's 2 other girls that I believe were drugged. I think everybody else was just throwing around like, you know, oh, it'll go through your skin. Oh, don't let anybody touch you. Don't dance with anybody you don't know. It's like at a nightclub, don't dance with anybody you don't know. Okay. Ooh, that's actually cool. They make us, Indigo said they make a straw you can use, or a straw you can use that changes colors if anything is added to your drink as well. That's cool. I had the. I'm sorry. Hello. Can I help you? If you want to. I mean, I wouldn't if I was you.
I was here.
You were here?
I'm part of the
Oh, I'm sorry.
Scientology.
You know, it's a cult.
Huh?
It's a cult.
It's what?
It's a cult.
Cult, I know.
You like being in a cult?
It's a church. It's a building. It's a building.
But it's a building, but it's not a church. They don't
It's a
offer.
building.
They don't give any charity
I
to
know.
anybody. So
I
that's
know.
not a church. Churches have to do
So
charity.
what's cult?
A cult is where people follow stuff that they don't necessarily believe in, but they believe the leader, and the leader tells them to do what to do. And like LRH has the book of how to clean everything,
Yeah.
that's a cult because they're telling you from A to Z what to do.
Oh, are they?
These guys, yeah, in France, they're a cult for real.
Oh.
So-
they tell you what to do not, and what not to do.
Yeah, they do. Tell you not to ask questions. Tell you not to talk to anybody above and below your grade. And it'll take about $250,000 to get to OT8.
200 and what?
$50,000 to get to OT8.
What's the
The
OTA?
very top.
So why are they doing this?
I don't know why they do it now because their original leader died. So the guy who took over has changed a lot of it, and now they're in it for the money. Before they weren't. Now they're all in it for the money. So, but these people in here can't talk to me, can't acknowledge me, can't. That's the way it works.
So are you filming because of what?
I'm protesting.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
I interrupted you.
No,
Did I
no,
interrupt your protest?
no. I babble a lot, so because they freak out with me just standing here. So I could literally talk about dogs or cats all the whole hour I'm here and do the same thing.
But like maybe if you talk to them, like,
They won't talk to me,
they don't want to talk to you.
and if I go through the doors, I get what's called trespass.
Trespass.
Right.
Oh, I know about it. I have it, but I have a trespass on a hospital.
Right. So if I go through these doors, I get trespassed, and I can never go in again. I have not been trespassed.
Try to call them.
No, I know all about them. I read their books. They are really
You were part of them one day.
no.
So why you are protesting?
Because there's a little known cult called Jonestown. Do you
Cult?
Jonestown
Johnstown.
from the 70s? It was a preacher here, Jim Jones, and he took everybody to Central America, all of the people in his church,
Yeah.
and they all committed suicide. Look it up. And
Yeah, look it up.
it started from here.
Okay.
So I don't
luck.
like cults.
Have a good day.
You too.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's okay.
I honestly don't know what you're talking about. All what I know that I'm here for just fun.
Doesn't look like it. But have a good day. I love it when they say they don't understand me, but they're speaking to me in perfect English. It's like, oh, sorry, half my family has accents too. Oh yeah, no, using the men's bathroom when they had concealed like stalls used to drive guys crazy. They're like, you can't do that. It's like, yeah, I can, and you're the one uncomfortable, not me. So so yeah, there's an ISA event. I saw that in one of the flyers. But yeah, she asks me about a lot of things, and then at the end goes, I don't understand what you're talking about. I'm like, okay. How'd you ask me all those questions in perfect English then? It's like, sorry, if you want to pretend that you don't understand me, knock out the verbs. So that's usually what disappears when you're learning a language. You learn those and you forget them constantly. So she knew exactly what I was talking about. Did she get into... No, I thought she was getting... Oh, I think she did. She got into the brand new Mercedes SUV. So... Yeah, Heaven's Gate was Southern California, and weirdly enough, the BFF is from Southern California, so Heaven's Gate freaked her out. Jonestown freaked me out. I got to hear the Branch Davidian thing every single day because I listened to it on the way home on the local talk channel. And it just broke my heart. And it's because I know McVeigh was there. But you know what? I would have loved to have been there too. So I could go in the freaking front door, grab all the babies, Tell him who gotten shot, you're going to get a staph infection and die anyway, so just let them go, butthead. But I'm okay with it. So, no, I haven't gotten trespassed yet. They trespass you when you come in the door and they know who you are. They go, you're not allowed in here. And then that means that's the word we've been using for it, trespassing. So I have not been trespassed. I don't think that they had trespassed me when the kid got left on the porch right here one Sunday. They used to have children playing right past these doors in the front. Well, a family left and the girl wasn't part of them, and she like sort of locked herself out. She was young enough not to know what to do. And then I walk up and she freaks out. Yep, that's her. In the Mercedes SUV with their front license plate missing. Come on, my furry friends. Find it. So, oh, I think somebody tried to open the door when it wasn't looking. So yeah, she was out here. She couldn't open the door. And I'm like, oh, hell no. Because she's like 6 maybe. And so I was just like, don't worry. I told them, you left a child out here, idiots. And they came, all you see is a hand come from the door and grab her. So I sit down on these steps and someone comes out and says, I'll call, was it you're trespassing, or not you're trespassing, get off of our property or something like that. And I said, no. I go, what if another kid comes out? It's none of your business. I go, yes it is, something like that. And then he finally said, I'll call the police. I said, I'll call CPS. Didn't hear a damn thing from them after that. So it's like neener, but I've never been officially trespassed. So yeah, that chick was probably a whale. That's not a derogatory statement. That's what Scientologists call big spenders. Yes and no, Desert Dog. He said, I think that lady meant I haven't seen that, so I don't know what you're talking about. The weird thing is that she's been here long enough, she should know about Jonestown. Because everybody, I can actually say the word. I'm sorry. Are you guys going to Starbucks to get something neat? Enjoy your walk. Blue vests. And hope you don't get covered in cooties. What are the blue vests for? And it's the Wonder Twins. They're really pretty. It's like, they're like, I guess you could say to me, they're like Southern California pretty, but they're in Northern California. So, it's weird. Yes, the mark is worse than their bite. The one time I almost got close to a lawyer or something happening, I said my lawyers are better than yours. So, my mother-in-law was a lawyer, so we can get a referral out here. And she was a very good lawyer. So, it's like, I don't have a lawyer in my back pocket, but I can tomorrow if I need one. Yeah, oh, I followed somebody. I think it was the guy who got over me and said I was stalking him. Because they went to the Ferry Building. The next time I saw him, I followed him. And the first time they went to the Ferry Building, and I followed them through the whole thing and would say that Scientology is a cult. And he was walking across the street trying to get back to the org, and I was following him. And saying the usual, why are you doing this? You can do something new. He turned around, tried to stand over me. I'm 5'2". He was like 6 foot easy. And he goes, you're stalking me. I said, no, I'm trying to find out what Pantone color your vest is. And he was mad. He was like, and then he turned around and walked away. And I didn't even know that was like what they do when they're trying to like get one on you, would stand over you. And I was just thinking, this tall guy's really annoying. So Indigo says I spoke to the receptionist in the Chicago org, and he said he was boring. He had to be 25. It's my best guess. He said he never heard of Manson. Actually, I could believe that in Chicago. Jonestown and Manson, not in California. So that's the thing. It's like, they still make Manson jokes. It has taken me, 40 years to be able to say Jonestown. I would literally like tense up when I saw it or when I heard the name, because it's not used a lot here. They don't like to. It's coming up to be Jonestown season though, unfortunately. And it was sort of like the H word, the guy from Germany. I hear the word and I tense up with him still. And technically in the tech world, if you say his name, that means you're done making remarks. Or talking or doing your TED Talk. So I have gotten used to Jonestown. And it's very strange that I don't tense up anymore about it. But I've had to explain it a couple of times. Because people have called me on it. Then what are you doing here? And I'm like, Jonestown. I was 10. And my grandmother was a news freak. And this is what I bet our future president's mom was a news freak. And I bet you she knows a lot about Jonestown too. And I bet we could probably make a little bit more done or make more of an inroad to this whole cult thing with her there, because she has experience with them. Because most of the 900 were from here. They were people from Oakland, because he had a thing for welfare older people. So he knew how to work the system. So he was basically living off the backs of people who were on welfare. So a lot of them came from Oakland, a lot of them came from Hunters Point, and when he went down, he took them all with him. So I know I'm allowed to follow him. I'm allowed to say anything I want when I'm going down here. San Francisco has been officially protested since 1958. There are lots of things they do. I've had the cops called on me 3 times. I had such an urge to go to the port. That's funny. Yeah, so that's why all 3 times the cops called, they were like, I was just like, okay, what? First time it was don't block the front. I'm like, okay, because I was at the time on the back doors. Second time, God, I don't even remember the second time anymore. And then the third time was 3 cars. I got 3 whole cars, and because I was chit-chatting with the door guys in the back. And I did tell them over the theater voice that they could have screwed the pooch on that one, because I don't think that anybody's going to want to come here and work for you if you call the cops on the person that you are chit-chatting with. And I got 3 cars for it, and he wouldn't tell me why they came. I had 2 cars, 1 car, and 3. And he wouldn't tell me. I'm like, come on, you can tell me. And since they didn't file a report, I'll never know. But every time I said something, he's like, yeah, that's it. And I was like, can you tell me what the real one is? Come on, you guys have to tell me, right? And I'm sure he's thinking, not if we don't do anything with it. So I didn't get a straight answer from him, but I had 3 cars. So I have a feeling that I had the BOMB on me. Oh yeah, they can post their signs on their property. I'm not going to complain about this one. I can care less. The one I cover is this one that says this. And I'm not allowed to be on their property. That's fine. But the sidewalk is public, and I can do anything I want on the sidewalk. And if they make a complaint that I'm making too much noise, all I have to do is shut up. And I could just be hovering around here, which I think bothers them more than anything else. But I could yell things at them. It's a protesting world. Berkeley's across the bay, okay? And like within the first month. Ah, okay. I didn't even think about that. I'll look it up. Because, yeah, he would not say. The other 2 cops, because there's 1 cop per car, the other 2 cops are like, I'm going to let you deal with her. And I kept asking him, come on, just let me know. And I said, was it, that I was harassing people? He's like, yeah, harassing. And I was like, okay, what else was I doing? And I said, 3 cars here. That means I was bothering them very badly. And he was just like, but it's okay now. And I was like, okay. Actually, when the guys went down to the ferry building, they had a very short stack of flyers, because I have a feeling, because those flyers are not recyclable, they've got plastic coatings on them, that they can't actually just leave them places, because that's littering. So it's a heavy, I don't know if they have a ballast on it or what. It's only fallen down in the really, really, really heavy, and it doesn't roll, it just falls down. So Nebula said their property doesn't extend to the sidewalk, which is public access. Besides, when a gust blows onto incoming traffic, it might have wished they had put a safety chain on it. This one, if I remember right, when we were having a windstorm, they took it inside, but this one just falls. And the first time it did, I was like, it's not me, I didn't do it. And when the kids were going in, because that was the thing this summer, was having kids go and in the front doors and ask them things, and I would say, I didn't send them, okay? I only do this, thank you. I don't even come out here and chalk like I wanted to. So, because I don't trust them. I don't trust being on the ground putting chalk on without somebody accidentally running into me. Boobgate cured me of that one. So I make sure I'm not close to somebody. The tall guy who said I was stalking him, I was at least 6 feet away from him, if not more. Ooh, look. Ooh, 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 they see me. Ooh, I wouldn't have recorded her. I think she's young. I can't tell though, I've reached that age. I need to start looking at people at specific ages. So, do you wish you could come out the front doors? I know they won't let you because I'm here. There's nothing wrong with me being here. You can walk by me and I'm not going to do anything no matter what they say. So, you can come out here if you want to. No big deal. Ugh, poor kid. Okay, she's going to come out. You can come out these doors. I will not even film you. She wants to come out. She looks like she's a teenager. She definitely wants to come out of the doors. Or not. Actually, if it's San Francisco or not, because it is one of the top 10 largest cities, so the cops don't have time to deal with someone's sign. So, but if it gets stolen, they probably are like, well, you put it on the sidewalk. So, it's like, I have no interest in one of those either, and I think the only thing I used to steal were road signs. And not even ones that are like, watch out for falling rocks or something like that. So, yeah, there are a lot of people on the big bus. So, and they're probably all wondering what I'm doing. And then they'll go look it up and they'll never join Scientology. Ooh, I like that rabbit hole. So, I hope she went out the back door. She looks scared. Okay, maybe I should be done. I don't want to freak out the teenagers. So, okay, people, I'm going to go and I will see you tomorrow. Nebula said, oh, hi, Cher, I'm going off. There's a kid inside who doesn't want to come out. She looks scared. So, I consider that the city inspector has a duty of care for public safety standards, which should be complied with regarding any application for street furniture or works. And it's probably a 5-foot gray zone. So, I know, Sherry, you'll have to watch me on the replay if you want to, because I'm going to go now so that poor kid can leave the building, because Lord knows they're telling her more and more crap about what's out here. Don't want to prove them right. So, do we have anybody? We do! Oh, no, it's viewer's choice. Go to sptv.space and find somebody, people. If I'm on tonight, it is not for real. It's just me testing what I'm trying to figure out on my phones and my gimbals, okay? So, ciao, Bella. Like me, please, to help with the algorithm. And you can always become a subscriber, those who are not talking. So good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao, Bellas.